Okie dokie. We're gonna jump right in today, since Stream Preview came up very quickly. We're a day late today because
Yes,
my job is stupid. So, the last thing we did was the Arcane Tower and collect the alchemy ingredients for Omeluum over there. So the first thing we're going to do this week is talk to Omeluum, and then I'm going to try to finish this map of the Underdark. We'll see if we can manage that in the limited time we have today.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
Very well. You've certainly got a lot more individual ambition than your kin. Why is that?
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
You know, this isn't the first time I had heard about mind flayers fighting the Elder Brain because they had magic powers. I heard about it first, I want to say, on the podcast Critical Role. I think their first campaign had a mind flayer that had evaded the Elder Brain via wizard powers. So, are the tales of slavering, brain-lusting mind flayers exaggerated?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
I cannot imagine having to eat brains to survive. Like vampires and blood, I'm kind of like, sure, that would suck, but it's doable, but brains? Best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I suppose.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Oh, just fight violence with violence. I found the mushrooms you were looking for.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
What exactly is this going to do to me?
It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
I really hate the
Omeluum
tentacles.
watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
Like the tentacles on the mind flayer? They're deeply disturbing. What aren't you telling me? Is this experiment dangerous?
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
Drink the potion.
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
We can do a wisdom saving throw or an we're doing a wisdom saving throw. Draw on your willpower and resist. Ooh, that was close.
Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull.
Oh, that's horrible. Wisdom, another wisdom, or intelligence? Let's drown the tadpole out by focusing on a tune. Oh no. Try again. There we go.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude.
Oh,
The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
goodness.
Are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
You were supposed to make it weaker, not stronger.
You have my deepest apologies. The lava did not care for my intentions.
No kidding. So I went through all this, and the tadpole's still lodged in my brain?
Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
You nearly killed me, and you want me to buy your ring off of you. Why didn't you mention the ring before this potion debacle?
Because removal seemed preferable to negation. And I must admit, I was curious to study the tadpole myself.
Perform the tale of your adventures so far. The Ballad of Brains, Brine, Pools, and Balderdash. Yeah! Nat 20.
As Amelon watches your performance, something stirs in his mind, unusual for an illithid. Joy.
Oh,
Here, it is yours.
thanks.
May it serve you as well as it has served me.
A pretty thing. And at least it offers us some protection from the tadpole.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
I'm poisoned.
Seen anything like
You
it?
poisoned me.
My species evolved.
Ah,
Perhaps,
that's
but at
obnoxious.
such an accelerated rate.
I'm fine.
It simply
I do want to talk to him
shouldn't
again,
be
though.
possible. I greet you, son child.
Let me see your wares. You can trade with him. You can end up just buying the ring he gave me off of him. But I wanted to buy him or buy from him because he's got this. You restore an additional 2 hit points every time you heal another creature. He's also got this amulet that lets you restore spell slots. He's got some nice boots. If you're building a sneaky character, he's got some nice headwear. I'm going to take that, actually. I'm also going to take this. Do I want this? No. Alright.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Thank you. That was nice.
How is your more personal research progressing?
Not
Don't
well.
think I have anybody I want to put these things on right now, so I'm going to send a couple of these to camp. Well, actually, I think I want both of these other things on Shadowheart.
You'll find the key soon enough.
Because she has problems with her spell slots. And she's a healer. Shadowheart, you have 2 ring slots. What? You can wear both of these rings. There you go.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I will take the little concentration ring over the ring that's boosting my intelligence. Because that's smart. The ring Omeluum is the ring of mind shielding, which gives you advantage on saving throws against being charmed. I'm standing too close to them. They're being very loud. We're going to move away. It's an okay ring. I don't have a whole lot of problem with getting charmed in this game, honestly. So we're not gonna wear that. Alright. Now, there's a few other things we can do on this map before we leave. But we're going to exit the Myconid colony from this side. Also, the dead body of Glut is here. I don't know how it got here. I'm assuming the mushroom people went out and got him and dragged him back and put him on display. I don't know why. It's a little creepy. This is where he's standing when he's alive. Like, he jumped us when we were talking to Dareth, but if you wander around the colony before you talk to the Sovereign, he will be standing here. Can you talk to Dead Glut? I don't think so. You can try.
The corpse does not respond. At least things have stayed interesting.
Moving right along. Alright. There's some mushrooms over here. There's an easily missable treasure. I just have to find the right spot to stand in to get to it. I think it's over here. Yeah. Where that chasm creeper is.
Assume nothing.
It's a bird's nest up here. Oh god. Caused an earthquake. This is how we die. With a treasure chest in it. There's inspiration for certain backgrounds for opening this chest. Outsider's the one I know for sure. Ow.
There is work to do.
Hurry before Lae'zel jumps back up there.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Well, you jumped up there, Shadowheart. You have nobody to blame but yourself. More chasm creepers. More mushrooms. Ooh, This hole, I think, has to do with the bullet. It should be quiet now.
Looking into the hole, you see only darkness. It's impossible to tell how deep it goes by sight alone.
Hello.
Your call echoes as it plunges downward, before gradually fading away.
Now, if the bullet is still alive, this hole growls back when you yell into it. It's deeply upsetting.
Something odd in the trees. Almost like an invisible hand pulling me towards it.
And bibberbang mushrooms. I hate bibberbang mushrooms. If you get close to them, they spew poison spores, and they are highly flammable.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Speaking of flammable, I'm just going to blow them up. Highly flammable. I hate bibberbang. Ow. When you're too lazy to wait for the flames to go out. Let's walk away from the monsters. Go this way first. Alright. Oh, look, a whole field of bibberbang. That's great.
Stop! Stop!
Bibberbang!
Bibberbang.
Where bibberbang blows, noble stalk grows. The dwarf was harvesting valuable noble stalk amongst these explosive bibberbang mushrooms.
That's interesting. I've passed that intelligence throw before, and that is not the information I got. I just got that bibberbang is explosive. I wonder if it's because she's a bard. I'll do you a favor. I can sort out the bibberbang and take any pesky noble stock off your hands.
Not got it yet! Got stuck here instead!
Oh, that's
Scroll.
disappointing.
Escape! My bag, please! I've dropped it somewhere!
You can just throw him a Misty Step scroll if you have one, but I don't want to. Hold tight, I'll find your bag.
Thank you, thank you!
Now, see that lit torch over there? That's the problem. Oh, Lae'zel, move! If you stand too close to the bibberbang and it all goes off, this whole field is going to go up in flames, and it'll kill the dwarf and, like, the only noble stock you can get. You can get a noble stock later in Act 3, but it's pretty much useless by then. So, there's a few ways to handle this. The easiest way, I think, is to use Mage Hand to get the torch. Because the torch is the biggest problem. And you can use Mage Hand to bring him his bag, or just to bring yourself the torch. So that you don't blow yourself up. Because, like, the bibberbang itself isn't that bad. You just gotta not blow up. There's also some ledges you can hop along to get to where the noble stock is. I think that will still result in the field blowing up if you don't put out the torch. You can Misty Step over there, but again, I think the field will blow up. I've heard Featherfall will keep the bibberbang from blowing up. I don't know if that's true or not. I've never tried it. Give me the torch. There. What good is noble stock? I'll talk about it once I get it. Alright. So here's the thing. I don't really like Balin. I don't really care about Balin. I just want the mushroom. I don't think anything good comes from Balin, so we're gonna drink some poison resistance and stroll right in here. Good luck, Balin. There's the mushroom. Journal updated. Find the mushroom picker. He's dead. Here's the noble stock. Alright. I think his backpack's in here somewhere too, of course. Technically, I did nothing to him. He just died. Oh, you can speak with dead on him. That's fun. Here's his backpack. Some misty steps, some snackies. Sorry, Balin. Sucks to be you. Now
will guide me.
that I have what I want, we're gonna get rid of this nonsense. Wow. Ooh. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Well, there's one in the corner over there, but that's okay.
Never a dull moment.
Just gotta wait for the fires to go out. That was fun. Nothing like some good Michael Bay-esque explosions to start your day. And here is the noble stock. Restores a creature to full health and removes all conditions that negatively affect it when consumed. When broken, the mushroom's typically odorless fronds emit a strongly medicinal aroma. So there's a few things you can do with the noble stock. If you are playing a Dark Urge character and eat the noble stock, you get a memory back. You can give the noble stock to Shadowheart, and she will get a memory back. Because remember, Shadowheart's memories are blocked off from her. And there's two other things you can do with a noble stock, but I'm going to wait a second to talk about those, because they have to do with other characters. Just so we have all of our options. Look at all the candles. I don't even... Oh, they're for Malice. Malice isn't a bad poison. There we go. Alright. Well, should we talk to him? Does this count as me having killed him?
How delicious.
Let's see if he'll talk to us. Technically, I didn't kill him. Technically, the mushrooms killed him.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How'd you die?
Hunting. Noble stock. Fell. Bibber bang. Explosion.
Technically, the Bibberbang didn't explode until after he was dead. Why were you in the Underdark?
Hunting. ingredients. Noble stock. With my love.
What was your profession?
Alchemist. Shop. Baldur's Gate.
Where is your wife?
Dennis. With my units. Helping. No.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can actually also give the noble stock to Thulla, the poison gnome, to heal her. I already picked up his valuables, so... Who are you?
Balin. Bone Cloak.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Indeed, this did not end as bad as it could have. We could all be dead. Let's go tell Dareth her husband's dead. Alright. Now, the reason I don't care that much about Balin is the reward you get for returning him safely is only useful for a monk. And we're not running a monk. And what happens later in the game, I prefer if Balin's dead.
Well?
Well, Balin died in a field of toxic mushrooms.
Dead? Worthless old fool. He had one bleeding job.
No love lost between the two of you, I gather.
Love? Never heard of it. Balin was a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years before his mind started to go. Softened him up. Made him realize how much he needed me. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
Well, now that that's settled, what are you really doing down here?
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it. Not no more, though.
What makes this mushroom so valuable?
I've yet met an ailment it couldn't help. Baldness, blindness, poison, piles, and best of all, it cures my dangerously underweight purse.
So, you can also give the noble stock to Balin if he's still alive. He will regain his memories and turn into an abusive asshole. Or you can give it to Dareth so her shop doesn't go under. Now, I'm going to give it to Dareth. I'll tell you the memory Shadowheart regains. I don't think the outcome of her regaining the memory is all that much fun. But she says she remembers a tiefling boy named Renald from back in her cloister growing up. She thinks it might have been her only friend. That said, we're giving the noble stock to Dareth so she can maintain her livelihood now that I've killed her husband.
To no surprise of mine, you're more competent than Balin. Go on then. Hand it over.
Why do you need it so badly again?
I run a shop called Bone Cloaks in Baldur's Gate. Balin nearly sunk the shop to pay for drink. When he was of his own mind. If I can put noble stock on the shelves, it might allow me to hang on a little longer. I thank you. Truly I do. Come visit me in Baldur's Gate if you find yourself that way. Might be I can repay your kindness. You take care out here.
Certainly.
For the shop.
All right. We're going back out this way again because there was another direction we could go with horrible hook-handed monsters. Yay, horrible hook-handed monsters. Woohoo. Alright. Here is another susser flower, and a whole nother susser. This susser tree is huge, though. Look at this thing. Oh, God. Look at the monster. Standing too far away. Move closer. There you go.
I won't give in. Swift as my feet can carry me.
See. Let's use this one.
Time to strike.
Oh, I think Lae'zel's too far away. Oh, she can do it. No, you can do it. Only a little ouch.
Can't give up.
It has 13 HP left, Shadowheart. Can you do it? No. No, you can't disarm a hook horror. You can kill them, though. And then once they're dead, you can rip off their hand. Woohoo! There's a few of them around here. You can slowly sneak up on all of them, or you can blunder right into the middle of them. You know, whichever you prefer. But we're trying to go up here. I'm gonna... yeah. You might notice there is also a drow in the initiative lineup now.
What now?
That's who we're really looking for over here, is the
Blood follows
drow.
me everywhere. Victory awaits.
Now it's definitely too far away. Oh, no it's not. Damn. You go, girl. Get up that hill.
Let's finish this.
10 HP, Shadowheart. Can you do it?
Let's make this quick.
Yeah!
No! No!
Oh, he's very upset with us. He does not like that we killed the hook horror. Too far away. There you go. Oh no, I just don't have the equipment I think I have.
Still breathing, despite everything. At the ready.
I don't think heat metal will work on him. I think he's too far away. Oops. There we go. Just use this at level 1. Does not have a lot of HP.
Swift and lethal. Taste my fury.
There we go. I think I just picked up someone's hand. It's not what I wanted. Grilled rope ribs. Cabbage and potatoes and carrots. Pick up the scroll in a second. Right after I figure out if I picked up... Oh no, I just picked up intestines. That's so much better. Scroll. An unfinished conjuration scroll marred by teeth marks and dried slobber. Ew. A few words emerge from the muddle. Skerden Ixen Svelg Magma. 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 I think there might be magma. This drow is friends with the hook horrors. In fact, I think if you use Speak with Dead,
You killed my beloved. Away.
He's not even mad you killed him. He's mad you killed the Hookors. Big deception check. You can do it, Astarion. You just need to roll above a 10. You go.
Yes. So beautiful.
That's right. I definitely did not kill them. Who are you?
Pharaoh. Forgotten. Forsaken.
You lived among these creatures?
My pack found me, fed me, gnome flesh.
Ew. How did you come to be here?
Chasing mystery, riddle, lie, the adamantine forge.
Ah, this is the last of the 3 drow that was trying to find the forge. Where would I find this forge?
Location was Durn's task. I learned of the Guardian.
The Magmar? What's the Guardian?
Protector of the adamantine forge, born from hellish heat, in hellish heat, destroyed.
Oh. Well, we already found Dorn, but this is the only question I have left.
Enemy, like Zargrim. 3 seek adamantine forge. Only one of us may find.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Else, we know everything by how it smells.
Probably smells like fire and brimstone. Just saying. Scribbled notes. Scattered notes are scrawled by a chaotic hand. Protector, guardian of the adamantine forge. From magma, rose. Only in magma, destroyed. Hot. Hammer. Hot. Hammer. Where? A small map is drawn underneath, marked by numerous X's. The following words are scratched beneath it. Dorn knows. And then this, icy crystal, which should... Perfect, I've been giving them to Shadowheart. So, on each of the drow, we found a piece of metal. An icy crystal, an icy helve, and icy metal. If we combine all 3 of them, I'm going to have to do as Shadowheart because they're in her inventory. Oh, Shadowheart has all my alchemy ingredients. There they are. Created Morning Frost. It's a fairly decent little quarterstaff. When dealing cold damage, the wielder deals an additional 1 cold damage. Dealing cold damage with a spell possibly inflicts chilled upon the target, and it allows the holder to cast Ray of Frost. It's a fairly nice little staff. And then I think everything else over here is food. You know, if you're struggling to feed your friends at camp. I think there's 2 or 3 more hook horrors and one other thing we need in this area. I know they're around here somewhere. Pretty sure they're up here. Well, there's one. Here's the other. Oh, you're very far away. Oh, and that triggered the other one. Action surge. Just everybody else is on the ground. Do as much damage so we don't all have to shoot the other one from up here. Well, actually, the other one will probably also end up on the tree.
Don't linger.
There you go. I would like to shoot this one, but it's too far away. Let's move a little closer. There we go.
Time to push my luck again.
No, that one. Yep.
Can't afford to let up.
We'll let Lae'zel try to finish the one over there. Shadowheart, can you hit the other one? Thank you. Oh, it's too bad I don't have a repelling spell. I could have shot him right off the cliff. Lae'zel. Thank you.
Let's spill some blood.
Hello.
Oh, so much for peace.
So much for peace indeed. No, it's saved. It did like no damage. And Shadowheart's too far away to walk up to it. Oh. Lae'zel doesn't need to attack. I think Astarion can kill it. And I thought right, even though he missed the first hit. Alright, we're going up here. And over here is Susa bark.
I've got the plans and the Susa bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all.
Yep, this is for the Master Forge
Blacksmith's
weapon.
house should do.
Yep, the Master Forge weapon quest.
Battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
Oh, the day hasn't been that long yet, Lae'zel. We'll have to go back to the surface to forge the weapon, so we'll do that in a minute.
A brief respite.
I'm gonna finish this little area over here before we do that. A pork loin? Oh, and intestines. You know what? I don't want the pork loin. It can stay on the ground. It's fine. And then there's this little cliff overlooking the lake over here. And I think a gravestone.
Something over there.
The rock under your feet juts upwards, forming a perfectly engraved tombstone with a small epitaph. In memory of Myrna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you loved to play in.
Myrna is the dog we read about in the Arcane Tower, the one who liked to roll in autumn crocus flowers. Put a bundle of autumn crocus next to the tombstone.
The wind softly rustles the flower petals. Somehow, the grave feels whole again.
No. If you choose to dig up the grave, it's where you get the collar for the button in the arcane tower. I am not going to dig up a dog. I will dig up a treasure chest. There we go. Alright, I think that's all that's over here. Run around a little bit just to make sure. Not missing anything. Some potion ingredients? And this, I think, brings us back around to the village. Yep, this is the back entrance to the village where we fought the Dwagar. And that should be everything on this map. Yep, we can move on to the other Underdark map now. But first, let's go to camp and then to the surface to finish that one quest. Is there a downside to digging up the grave? Yes, you've dug up a dog and you're a horrible monster and should be ashamed of yourself. That is the downside. I'm just saying. Oopsies. Give me that. Actually, is that... Yeah, I don't like scrolls of chromatic orb. They don't work. Well, I don't want to throw it. Scratch!
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Yes. But killing a dwarf who's a complete and total abusive asshole is completely fine.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
You brought me
All I know
salami.
is I thought of you when I saw it.
You thought of me when you picked up salami? Good boy. Thanks, Scratch. You can always use more camp supplies. Alright. I wanted to go to the Blighted Village. Alright. And we're gonna go make the master weapon. I had to go back to camp to pick up the great sword because you need a plain unenchanted weapon for this quest, and I think it can be a great sword, a dagger, or a sickle. I just happen to have saved a great sword for this. So we're gonna light the furnace, use the bellows, make it hot, and then combine. Gonna throw the scissor bark on the fire.
The bark's in place. Now for a great sword, dagger, or sickle.
I have a plain unenchanted great sword for this.
The roaring furnace awaits an offering. A candy-sweet scent wafts forth. The Susa bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The sword is complete.
The sword looks awesome. Unfortunately, that's the most it is. It looks awesome. Whatever you enchant silences the target on a hit. It's not a super great ability, but it can be really useful for fighting like mages, since most magic requires you to be able to speak to cast it. And of course, completing the quest gets you experience, and experience is always good. No, there's not a lot of that bark. In fact, the chip I picked up is the only bark you can pick up. There's something else I wanted to try while we're here. Because this is the last time we will be on this map. We will never be coming back to this main Act 1 map again. I wanted to climb up here, on this rock behind Astarion. You'll notice the music changed. There's a few places you can trigger this song. The most well-known is behind Astarion, in this specific campsite. It's called I Want to Live. And it's one of my favorite tracks in the game. It's most commonly thought to be about Astarion, because you have to stand here to trigger it. I highly recommend looking it up and listening to it so you can hear it full volume, because it is a very pretty song, and if you listen to the lyrics, it really does sound like it's about him. Oh. Alright, let's go back. We're on short time today, so can't hang out in camp and listen to the pretty music forever. Also, Astarion, why are you apparently hiding two bards behind your tent? Like, what the heck, man? Let's go down to the beach. Alright. So here at the beach, there's a boat that you can take to the other part of the Underdark. Off we go. Excuse me.
A vessel
Drank my
wobbles
pop
on the
too
lake's
fast.
murky waters.
Set sail into the darkness. You know, I don't think Bellatrix should be trusted to steer a boat. I don't know why. I just don't think she's capable. Oh.
Tiefling! What are you doing on Gek's raft?
Driving. They've trusted me to steer. Are you
Where's
not
Gek?
allowed?
Who are you?
I am Bellatrix. You can revisit that map from Act 1. We just won't have any need to go back there again. Oh, it's a big check. Nope, let's just see what happens.
Get her, fellas!
Oh. Well, that's where this was going, one way or the other, isn't it? Where are you? You're right there. If at first you don't succeed, blast them with magic.
I've missed this.
Lae'zel, can you get over to the other boat? I love how these both appear to be moving. Like, these boats with no one driving are just, ow, keeping even pace with each other. Like, that's impressive. No, I really don't want to waste a hit for 3 HP. I should have wasted the hit for 3 HP. I actually don't remember if he has any spoils worth taking or not. Because I usually talk my way out of this fight. I just wanted to shove him into the water. Shoving him into the water seemed like fun.
This feels good.
I know Astarion, doesn't it? Astarion gets it. I was gonna say, really lay into him, Lae'zel. Ow. Oh! Oh, he tried to push me into the water. Oh, all's fair. I deserve that. I was genuinely scared for a second there. Can I, without hitting Lae'zel, throw a fireball over there? Yes. Ha!
Go for the throat.
Starion. Ooh! That was a rough insult, Bellatrix. I think any spoils you do want from this fight are in a chest, though. I don't think they're on any of the people. We'll find out.
I've got one. Ha! A Dungolo!
Can you feel death's cold grip?
I'm really sad we didn't kill that guy with Vicious Mockery. Vicious Mockery is my favorite way to kill something. Alright, can I...
Action, not reaction.
Why would Bellatrix be able to jump over there? Like, that's just silly. I don't know why I do this to myself. Look, Bellatrix... Oh, sure, now you're over here? Bellatrix doesn't need to be strong. She has magic. And dexterity. And apparently fantastic performance abilities. I mean, if you can make an Illithid happy, what can't you do? Yes, this I think is the only real spoils from this fight, this Warhammer. You knock nearby foes prone after killing a hostile target or landing a critical hit. That is a nice hammer. Give that... Shadowheart's gonna hold on to that. I'm not gonna equip that yet, but we're gonna hold on to that. We might use that. We'll see.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
Does anybody have anything to say?
May the darkness protect you.
All right. Sounds good.
We must press forward. Let's deal with Ketheric, then find Voss in Baldur's Gate.
I don't know if we found out that much about Ketheric yet. I feel like that was a little early.
Hello, my sweet.
Hello. Moving on.
The craft is ready to sail.
Continue. This is so pretty. Like, I feel like I'm in Lord of the Rings.
Weapon at ready, lass. Company's calling.
Sure is. In bright pink.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
Another belligerent dwarf? This is getting tiresome.
It is, though, isn't it? Now, obviously, if you come here with the dwarves that I shoved in the water, you don't have to argue with them as much. You still have to argue with them a little bit. Just let me through. I'm not looking for trouble.
That right? And just what do...
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be... You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nair caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
Man, these guys are super foul-mouthed. You're not getting a single coin.
Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Seems we'll have to free Nier before we can collect the bounty on his head. Might be worth talking to some of the gnome slaves. Before they're worked to death, that is.
Alright. I think they do have, our companions have some opinions on freeing Nier.
So, are we saving this Nier from suffocating or leaving him to die? I'm fine with either, naturally. The last thing I want to do is ruin these nails digging through rock.
Astarion. Well, we probably should, if only for the gnomes' sake.
Cults, really? Oh, saving a drow I can understand, but saving gnomes? Oh. But if you insist on being a hero, I won't get in your way. Just don't expect me to help either.
Oh, Astarion. Why do you hate gnomes? What did gnomes ever do to you? Why? Why? I know why you hate the Gur, but what did gnomes ever do to you?
You must have questions.
No, Astarion just hates gnomes.
That drow, near, is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out. Though, not necessarily our concern, of course.
Actually, I do want to talk about all
Fine.
that's happened.
What's on your mind?
Because I noticed that there were options we never did talk about. What are your thoughts on our little stowaways?
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think we should go to Moonrise Towers. From what Minthara said, that sounds like where we'll find answers.
What will you do if we actually remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
No reason not to stay together.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Family? A friend? A lover?
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
We were supposed to talk to her about both of those options a long time ago. I just forgot. Anyway, this is an entire second Underdark map. It's a little less pretty and interesting than the first.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
That is a good
Whoever
question.
built it, they let it rot for ages.
There's a couple of things I want to do. We're going to go this way a little bit. Not all the way. I just want to do something before the Dwygar leave, because some of the events that are going to happen will cause the Dwygar to leave. Hello.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be.
Hello.
A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher.
He's so cheery.
As rare as a smile in Sindelrin, you might say. But I've no skill for slaving. I prefer chisel to cane. But these learned eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours.
What are you looking for? Or what should I be looking at?
The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
All right. Oh, what? Try to remember the tome Fables of the Forges Grimm, or I know everything about this place. In fact, it was hand-forged by a flumph called Grimm.
The Dwygar listens to your tall tale. Though skeptical of the more suspect details, they seem amused enough by the story.
Fascinating. What begat such a powerful flumph? Does it still live here to this day? How exactly does a flumph hand forge anything? Alas, you've left me with more questions than answers. My survey continues.
I would like to trade.
Let's see what you've got.
That was absolutely priceless. let's be honest. I'm just the checks she had to pass were history and intelligence. She was never going to pass them. We all know it. This is the reward you get if you pass the 3 checks for him, by the way, the infernal alloy that you can just buy off him if you don't pass the checks.
That's all then.
I don't think you'll get a second chance.
The past is nearer than we think. We simply must dig.
But if you are a smart person, which Bellatrix is not, you can learn that these glowy yellow deposits are from hellish heat, that the forge is a mix of old and new, and something else. I don't remember what the third one is. But basically, this is a very old temple that started to be reused more recently and was attacked by some kind of hell beast.
Tired. Sleep.
Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
Ketheric Thorm, a familiar name. Halsin mentioned his stronghold deep underground.
I really like the Rothe. Do you mean Ketheric Thorm, the Dark Justiciar commander?
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember, there was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hell Beast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone, until the Near came.
Hell beasts? You mean like me? Hordes?
No. Bigger. Angrier. I saw tusks and flesh. Smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men. Crashing and smashing.
Impressive memory. How old are you exactly?
I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die.
That was a long time ago. What does Nier have to do with Ketheric?
I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows.
Also, the little glowy horns on the Rothe, apparently they cast dancing lights to communicate with each other. In case you needed more reason to think the big giant cow animals are adorable. Oh, skeletons! Damaged Dark Justiciar armor. Real Dark Justiciar mail. And a Dark Justiciar's journal. I'm gonna send that to Shadowheart. What does this say? I know it is forbidden to enter the Inquisitor's chambers, but I could not help myself. Has Master Ketheric commanded us to use every possible tool to best Shar's rivals? Besides, if Sybil meant to keep the amulet a secret, she should have hidden it better. The amulet gifted me with a power, an energy, heretofore unknown to me. I have never known such might, and such cheer. I can barely keep myself from smiling, much to the others' chagrin. Oh. It is done, thank the Dark Lady. Sybil ripped the amulet from my throat and cast it into the lava, having found me racked by laughter. The madness has lifted. but I do not yet know my penance. Sybil is not known to take pity on thieves. Found an
As you
amulet.
look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Yes? Whatever killed them made an enemy of a powerful goddess.
Powerful enough to take her own revenge, I'm sure. No need for us to get involved.
And more damaged armor. You know who wants to be a Dark Justiciar? Shadowheart wants to be a Dark Justiciar. So... yeah.
No one stopped me yet.
Finally out of her basic armor. You go, girl. I think only one of them has armor that's not broken. I'm gonna explore over here a little bit. No.
Someone there?
Astarion, unlock the chest.
Easy.
Oh. He had a plus 10 on that. The only way we could have failed that is if I rolled a 1.
No Dwergar made this. The design looks Sharon.
Referring to the crossbow he picked up. It's over here. A backpack, a book. Ooh, gold. Never say no to gold. My neighbor's dog is barking. Is the mic picking up the dog barking outside? I'm like, what is that noise? Can you do it, Bellatrix? Can you make... Oh, you can do it. Yay. I think there's a chest over here. Yeah.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
A booby trap chest. Yay. I hate booby traps. And it's locked.
A crooked touch.
That's okay. Just try again. Oh my god. Thank you. Ooh. Sparky shield.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Another one of the lightning charge setup equipment items that I never use. I do want to look at that shield later. But I'm not real big on using shields. There's a good chance the only person holding a shield, Shadowheart, will end up holding a two-handed weapon later. There's nothing wrong with shields. I just like high damage output weapons, and for most of those you need two hands. Alright, and we're just going to go this way a little bit. We're not going to go explore everything over here. There's just something I want to do. Like I said, before the Dwygar, I'll leave. Hey, stop hitting that cow!
You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker.
Almost sounds like you're asking for help, if you ignore your tone.
And it sounds like your arse wants for a lashing, the way you talk out of it. Something spooks the dumb shits. So stop your jawing and get to working.
What's behind the rubble?
You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
You want my help? Then you will tell me what's back there.
Fine. Look at this. Adamantine. Stuff's no joke. Stronger than steel, rarer than mithril. It ain't mined, it's made. There's an adamantine forge back there, sure as shitting. Don't get any smart ideas. That forge is clan property. But get the beasts moving and I'll toss some coin your way.
Let me see what I can do.
Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers.
Hello.
No more. No more pain, no more work. All must die.
Give in to your rage and avenge your pain. Don't strike us all, just your masters.
Yes. They made the pain. Now they feel it.
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put 'em down, and the shark too.
Come at me. Oh. Concentrated blast. Survival instinct. I forgot about this. This little survival instinct you get from drinking Omeloum's potion. It's a much better reward than the ring he gives you. Infuse a creature with psionic force. If it reaches 0 hit points, it heals instead of falling unconscious. Nice little thing to have.
Let's have some fun.
But anyway, since instead of telling the Rothe to just bust their way through, I convinced them to help me with this fight.
I will ascend.
He's almost dead. You go over here. Helps if you don't miss. You could move out of the way a little bit. I'm going to try, can I, without hitting the Rothe or my teammates. There we go. Oops. I think I hit Astarion with that a little bit. He's okay. Oh, I should have knocked her off the cliff. Where are you? There.
With haste.
Said path interrupted because she was trying to go around the Rothe. That's silly, honey. Scoot.
Let's turn someone inside out.
There you go. Man, this one's really struggling to stay in there. Oh my gosh.
Stay focused.
Just, there you go. Good cow friends. Hello.
Dwegar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave.
Could you smash the rubble before you go?
You helped me. I help you.
Thank you. Yay! Now, if they're gone, because like I said, the Dwegar can leave, and if they leave, they take their cows with them. You can blow your way in
Not
with
much
a
use
bomb.
for this slag. Nice speckles, though.
or blast spells, or smoke powder. Like, there's a number of ways to get through. The Rothe are the easiest, though. But we're not going to go through there right now. I just wanted to show this fight and having the Rothe help you before they were gone. Because there are some time-sensitive things in this area. I do want to stop by this guy and sell all the crap I'm carrying.
The past is nearer than we think. Well, let's see what you've got.
Let's see what you've got. Because I'm carrying a lot of wares, and we're gonna end up encumbered. There we go.
That's all then.
Thank you. Goodbye. Alright. We're gonna go up these stairs. We're gonna have to take a long rest. I did not plan this out very well. Like I said, there are time-sensitive things here, so having to take a long rest in this area is unfortunate. I think you can take 2 long rests, though, before you have to worry.
Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster!
Best to stay out of its way.
Oh, the scrying eye?
Stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen.
Yeah. Smile and wave. Hello.
The scrying eye doesn't blink.
Aww. Scrying eye is not entertained by Bellatrix antics.
Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Not the most sophisticated way of getting what you want from someone, is it?
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders.
Oh, this must be the dwarf that fella stole the boots from. I'm not giving you your boots back. How's the dig going?
Poorly, obviously. Tunnel collapsed on a true soul. Absolute's going to eat my liver. Now move! I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories. Just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads.
Not the head we'd like to see roll, unfortunately.
Geezers. Not geysers. Geezers. I don't know why that's funny to me. How did Nier get trapped?
Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get Nier out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that.
What are you hoping to find at this dig?
Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Nier said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands.
I'll take care of it.
Thought you would. True souls don't abandon their own.
We only have one smoke powder satchel, and I'm tell you right now, that's not blowing up this giant mass of rocks.
I'm speaking soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
Eavesdrop on the conversation.
I'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Tell the sergeant where she went. I'm still trapped with that maniac near.
Forget the smoke powder. They kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
Listen, I can help you. Act frightened, or you'll draw suspicion. That's a really low roll to impress these gnomes.
Praise Ironhand. Larida, our prayers are answered. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in, and I know a way to get them out.
Bug, please. True Solnir will... You know what he'll do.
Leave the troll true soul to me. Now tell me what you know.
Lunkbug, don't.
Lunkbug, do.
I've got no choice, Larida. We have to chance it. A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomene, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out.
I will do what I can.
Please. Please don't hurt my Phil. I beg you.
Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
Astarion hates gnomes.
Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads
That
roll.
gnome looks
And that goes
familiar.
for officers too.
Ah, it's you. The mascot of my ill fortunes.
It's the gnome from the
Much as
windmill.
I'd love to chat, I'm not allowed social breaks.
Looks like you need rescuing. Again.
These brutes are no mere goblins. I doubt you could take them on.
That sounds like a challenge.
You will. If you are successful, that would be most convenient.
Most convenient. I think you can blow this up by throwing bombs on it. The problem is, if you throw a bomb, the gnomes don't get out of the way, and they're all getting blown up too. You can blow it up with smoke powder, and that gives them time to run out of the way. What's this? Defaced statue of Shar.
Looks like someone's not a fan of Shah. Smeared the absolute symbol all over her.
Ew. There's also a skeleton over there. I wonder if there's anything on the skeleton. Seal the lower temple. Grim forge taken by unknown force. Many soldiers, one face. Infernal, their leader. Part of Ascendant. Can I take this? No one cares that I'm taking this. I think they should care. It says I'm stealing. I guess no one can see me. Made no effort to hide whatsoever. I think there's a shopkeeper. He's not here. Interesting. Oh, it's because he's over here. Hello.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Well, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off her?
Why would you think I'm a true soul?
The stench. All you twat souls got one. Some of us got a nose for it. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
Ew. A stench ridiculous. I'm no more of a true soul than you are.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them.
Fine. I'm a true soul. What do you plan to do about it?
Collect my due pay for starters. Blade ready, Kerr?
Drop it, Britvar. You chop this one, and Nia won't pay a damn copper.
Crack. Get you gone. Before I get you gone.
You can deceive him and convince him to help you with an upcoming fight. It's hugely helpful. The fight is really hard. It's actually, the first time I played it was the first time I ever lowered the difficulty because I was struggling. However, I really don't like the dwarves, and I would rather kill them all, so I'm not going to ask for his help. Also, the hissing...
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The Dwergar are sending a message.
It's the spiders. Gross, tiny spiders. But yes, there are executed drow on display.
Don't like strangers here. But Absolute must have took you in.
Where did the drow come from?
Caught him sniffing around. Easy marks. Had the stench of the Toplands. Hung them here as a warning. Ain't no one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
Who hung these drow out to dry?
Me? Who else? My spiders sussed them out of hiding, then Nier taught them a thing or two, and I let them fly.
There's an eye over here watching us. I think if I speak with Dead on this drow, it's going to make him angry, and I don't want to start a huge fight. I don't mind starting a little... You know what? You are...
Keep your distance, darling.
Annoying.
The life you took will not go up.
There. Fighting you is fine. I just didn't want to fight you and everybody else.
Still on my feet.
You and all your tiny, gross spiders.
Or you break.
Bring on the spiders. Too far away. Oh, I need a good AoE attack because we'll do this. Fireball will work. I just wanted to get rid of the dwarf who was a bigger problem first. Actually,
nothing important is ever easy.
I think I'm also out of... Yeah, I'm also out of high-level spell slots.
Let's have some carnage.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Aw, you left it alive with 1 HP, Bellatrix. Oh, I didn't mean to loot. I thought that one was still alive. Also not what I meant to do. This is fine. Hair growing tonic. Where is the last one that's alive? Is it like under him? I think it's... There it is. Hid under the dwarf's body. Smart. Alright. I wanted to talk to you. I'm going to steal your stuff first. An engraved pin.
What an odd emblem. Don't think I've seen it before.
I believe it's the Harper Pen. It's gathering Dwagar in
It's
the
been a long
old
day.
city's halls.
Better stop to rest
That
soon.
the absolute means to recruit them, I've no doubt. Yet it's what they might seek amidst the ruins that most troubles me. You've not failed me yet. Go to Grimforge, cling to Shadow, and bring word of the cult's intentions to Last Light. I'll be waiting. Jay. Well, he failed. So first time for everything.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What were you doing here?
Cultists, threat to Baldur's Gate. Jahira's orders.
Jahira?
I'm not familiar with that name. A Harper leader, perhaps?
Jahira is actually a character from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. What is your profession?
Stout. Harper.
Where are you from?
Last light. A safe haven. In shadows.
What happened to you?
God. Interrogate.
Where are your valuables?
Have none.
Oh.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Astarion has a black eye.
Time to rest.
Really need to take a long rest. Let's go up here.
It's Stick Pit.
Another stick shit.
Piss pot.
You flirt. Now jump to it. Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows.
A waste of a slave. He should be digging or scavenging, not serving drinks.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble.
How do you live with yourself?
Comfortably. Figured it obvious. I'll kick up my feet, order a brew, watch them work. They'll complain, but they love it. I'm telling you.
I don't like your attitude.
And I don't like pig shit, but damned if your mouth ain't spewing it. You want respect? Let your absolute pay for it. Till then, bugger off. Hey, stick shit, where's my drink?
Coming right up, piss pot.
Stick shit talks like smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to smug, nasty prick.
You know who's a nasty prick?
Attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
I don't like these things.
Shall we cut and run? Sounds like fun.
I like how the two down there on the docks do not notice me murdering these
Survival
two.
is all that matters.
Basically standing on a pedestal. Like, just saying.
Kill me, damn you!
Astarion's like, I'm dying. Shadowheart kills people just by walking up to them.
Shit! You did it! What now?
Oh, he's talking to Astarion. Well, Astarion would tell him to take the lift, but you just go find somewhere to
I know a
hide.
place. Across the lake.
Should be safe. Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
You can also kill these guys by poisoning their beer. That is what I was going to do, but it takes a while for them to drink the beer. And we have limited time, so I didn't want to stand around waiting for them to drink beer and die. He has a journal, but I think it just talks about his alcoholism, because he's an alcoholic slaver jerk. You can keep your journal. I don't want it. I will steal all your equipment, though. That I will take. Okay, thanks, bye. Here is the casket you can poison. But what's down here? I think there's a little secret room over here. There's the button. And I think this is a rat hole, an alternate way in, but only if you're small enough to fit. And here is a bunch of smoke powder. And supplies. We should have enough smoke powder to free the true soul now. But we're going to keep moving forward and look for Philomene. Just because that is a quest, and the one gnome did ask us to find her, and she has more powerful smoke powder that we want. So off we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Hey, what's going on here?
Unless you're here to kick some stiffs lakeside, I suggest you bugger off.
Ew. I hope you're checking them for loot first.
You gotta be kidding. These trash don't have nothing on them but rocks. Rocks.
Are you sure?
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
I'll finish up here. You're wanted with the others.
Thank the Absolute. They're all yours. Absolute.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
And that sucks. No shops on the Fugue Plane. Might as well have a look in your pockets. Gold. This is what I think she saw. It lets you cast invisibility. It's a nice ring. There's also like some gems. There's a book on the ground, but the ring is the thing you really want to get from the gnomes. These were apparently all crushed. How did they get the... Like, if they were crushed, how did they get the gnomes out without moving enough rocks to be able to free Nier? I'm going to give the ring to Astarion. The shroud he has lets him cast invisibility, but that invisibility only lasts 2 turns. The ring lets him cast it for 10.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Is this door locked? Of course it's locked.
What now?
Astarion, unlock the door.
With pleasure.
Ooh. Astarion unlocked the door without failing. Thank you. Actually, Astarion, maybe drink some potions. There we go.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Ew. A feast hall.
Oh, the scraps of a nightfall feast.
Ugh.
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill
Something
blood.
over there.
Sacred rite.
Yeah, but it's all rotten. Oh. And we found another secret button, leading to another... Oh, a secret
Curious.
stash.
That stone there's been pried loose.
I'll take all of that. Bloody plum dye! It's my favorite dye!
Prime spot for an ambush.
Thank you, Astarion. Ew, it's giant piles of goo. That's disgusting. I know, I'm surprised there's spells left at this point too. Honestly, we really need to take a long rest. I'm just holding off as long as I can.
Delicious.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Listen here.
Oh, I love killing things with Vicious Mockery. She's officially out of spell slots now. Now all we have left is cantrips.
Let's end this.
Looks like Shadowheart has one spell slot left. Not enough movement. I don't want to use my last spell slot. The jelly is resistant to physical attacks, unfortunately. Like, this is not a great point to be out of spell slots. That's why Lae'zel does nothing.
I'm ready.
They're also made of acid, which sucks. I love that Astarion still does a bunch of damage, though.
Listen.
Because he's
What path
perfect.
lies before me?
Actually, it's probably because of sneak attack, but let's say it's because he's perfect.
Got to focus.
Too far away. Too far away. That's obnoxious. That's right, come to me. Come to me so I can kill you. There's something very funny about watching Lae'zel basically fly up the stairs.
Time for a cull.
No choice but to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, your sword and your cantrip are probably doing about equivalent damage. There we go. There's a chest down here. I really hate that they're made of acid. Alrighty. Oops. Instead of opening the chest, I put out the torch. That's what I meant to do. Put out the torch. Alright, anything else over here? Got some arrows. There's a rope. That's going down there. And a trap disarm kit.
Tools and a thick rope. Someone climbed up from down below.
Who could that be? Alright, moving right along. I think, yep. It's a tiny jump. You can do it. Contemplation chamber.
Let feast the eyes of the faithful. Know your goddess. Know her command.
Why did the jellies have gold? Probably from people they ate. I think the store's locked, yeah. So you can lockpick the door, or you can walk around to where the wall has fallen down. And there's someone here. Who could it be?
Hold it!
Ooh.
I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
Easy now. Let's not do anything hilarious.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down.
Philomene, I presume. What's going on here?
Dropping my name like your cultist arse knows me. Like we're friends. I know what you are. One of Nia's cult goons. Sailed right in. Better to die in this shit-eat than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me.
Larita sent me. The gnomes need your help.
Larita! Ruddy mind games. I know all about your tricks, true soul.
Don't do it.
Shit. I can't do it.
That's good.
Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer.
I really have no intention of taking you to Moonrise. Calm down. Beldrin's trapped in a cave-in, and I need the smoke powder.
You want to waste rune powder on... Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff. It's the whole damn reason we're here, and I'm not leaving without it. But let me go. Maybe I'll spare you a vial.
Iron Hand, rune powder. Where have you heard these terms before? Can you pass a history check, Bellatrix? No. No, she can't, but we'll let her try. Oh, dear, sweet, good.
Vague notions of rumor and myth. Nothing solid comes to mind.
Bards are supposed to be good at history. Why is my bard so bad? What use is a single vial?
A barrel of this could light up the Underdark. A vial is plenty. Just let me go my way.
Deal.
Listen, you see Larita at the dig? Tell her I'm dead, impaled, half-eaten. I don't care. Make up a story.
I'm not sure I blame her, though Larita might.
You'll abandon your beloved? That's mighty cruel of you.
Beloved? I might have been hers. She sure as hell wasn't mine. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
Philomene's kind of a jerk. I mean... Also, if you're careful, and you have some invisibility spells, you can sneak up here and steal the entire barrel of rune powder without her noticing. And then when you talk to her after that, She has a hilarious reaction to the fact that the entire thing is gone. There's some scrolls here. Not very good ones, but we can sell them. Ooh, a supply pack. History book. Maybe you should read the history book, Bellatrix. Maybe you won't. Oops.
Shah's blessings upon you.
I was trying to pick up the supply pack. You're standing on it. Thanks. There's some tablet fragments. Are these worth reading? This is the last one. And I don't think these will be worth reading out loud. I think it's mostly some lore on Ketheric and Shar. Nothing terribly interesting. Let's see what's in the journal. This one has some decent lore in it. Never saw a beast like it, bloated with muscle, tusks as long as my arms, scent of charred flesh, but saw no flames. The stone might have been parchment, so quick did the creature charge through it. The other justiciars are dead, or close to it. It wasn't alone. Hell Knights, too. Masks bolted to their faces, like plaques to a keep wall. Trapped, another rampage. Down the walls came, started to dig, not sure. It's done. May Shar's shadows keep me. Well, that sounds like an unfortunate way to die. I'll take your gold, though, thanks. Why didn't I try? Because I think it's more interesting, this being our first playthrough, to do things mostly as intended. This map will lead you to the smoke powder that I already found. And I think... yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all that's over here. Oh, don't lie on the bed next to the skeleton. That's creepy. Don't do that. So that's everything on this side of the map. Let's warp back here. I just want that little dot on the map where the smoke powder is to go away, so I'm just gonna mosey on over here back to where it was hidden. Because you can see the little cache mark on the map. Yep, little question mark. It goes here, where we found all that smoke powder. Ta-da! But I already took it, so it's gone. Alright. We should take that long rest, because there are battles in the future. Whew. How's everybody doing?
I did miss that face, you know.
Aww. Thanks. It's a nice face.
Nasty way to go. Suffocating slowly under a ton of rubble. Not a fate I'd personally relish.
Referring to Nier. I know Volo doesn't have anything to say. Let's go down here. Let's see if Hausen has anything to say. Now that we're in his secret Underdark fort that he told us about.
You wish to speak?
I found the stronghold in the Underdark you mentioned, a place called Grimforge.
Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find?
Absolute followers, but that's pretty much it.
Keep looking. If they're present, then it's likely there's a route to Moonrise somewhere. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely, but if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it.
Still faring well at camp?
With such stimulating company? Never better.
Shadowheart?
May the darkness protect you.
Thanks. Will?
This true soul near stuck behind a rockfall, is he?
Yes.
Forgive me if I'm in no hurry to go digging him out.
What about the gnomes? There's gnomes trapped in there. Like, I don't really care about the drow. He sounds like a jerk. But what about the gnomes?
You must have questions.
Not really. Except why all the texture on your skin didn't load. That was kind of creepy.
We need to get that near guy unstuck, or those gnomes are done for. Come on, focus.
Karlach knows where it's at. Alright. Is that everyone? That was everyone. Alright. And next time we'll free the gnomes and fight Nier and do some more exploring of this dark fort. But for today, we are out of time. So I will see everyone next week. Bye.